Yo, what is up, everybody? Today is finally the start of Season 2 for our MUT team. Our completely stacked MUT team that has so many new additions. We're going to take a minute to go through them. First, we have Matt Ryan and Colin Kaepernick as the backups. So, either one of them, we'll see how they do. Next up, we got the Football Outsider 90 overall Antonio Brown. Also, as you can see, we have Megatron, Calvin Johnson, 90 overall receivers. So our receiving core, which was already stacked, is even more stacked. The offensive line has a bunch of new upgrades. Our cornerback spot is looking solid. We have two team captains. Both of them were done by doing the collection set for the Titans and the Texans respectively, and I'm probably going to keep the McCourty. I don't know about the Jonathan Joseph, that might be sold. I also did the Haloti Ngata collection to get an elite Haloti, or Captain Haloti Ngata. The Haloti Ngata is already elite. And finally, Cam Chancellor, big hitting, 6'3", 94 hit power, Cam Bam Bam Chancellor. So, and plus we got Graham Gano as a kicker. So our team, if it wasn't stacked before, I don't even know what you call it now. And we got Deshaun Jackson returning kicks. We kicked Jacoby Jones and the other dude Josh Cribbs off the squad, and we get Deshaun Jackson, his 95 speed returning. Here you see proof of the record that we did win the Super Bowl. We went undefeated the first season. Unfortunately, like I mentioned before, laptop problems. My laptop pretty much self-combusted. I didn't have any backup of those games, so I can't show you guys that stuff. But like I said, I can always tell you by word and by that proof there that we did win the rest of our games. So we move on to Season 2 here. See how the new team comes off. And so far, so good. Thomas Davis starting off with a sack. Thomas Davis, one of the holdovers, one of the original guys on this team, getting that big play there. And here, our opponent is actually a subscriber. I didn't know until after the game. He said, "Good game, I'm a subscriber," but I didn't know until then. You see, he's also got a Matt Ryan. I'm guessing he has a team in the week 1 as well. I'm not too sure. He also has what looks to be a LeGarrette Blount. I can't really tell who number 29. It might be DeMarco Murray, actually. Yeah, DeMarco Murray he has on his team. So, DeMarco Murray in Madden is pretty fearful, just like DeMarco Murray in real life. But what's also fearful is a Justin Smith, the Cowboy, getting the sack, forced fumble, and Captain Haloti Ngata on the recovery. So, we're off to a decent start. I mean, it took a fumble recovery for us to get off to a good start, but I'll take it. Now we can see what we can do on offense. Jamal Charles is our running back, so we're definitely going to try to ride his back as much as we can. But we also got weapons at the receiver position, so we're going to try to take advantage of those as well. Now, even though we got Matt Ryan as the starting quarterback, we got Colin Kaepernick in for this formation, because this formation has a little bit of read option in it. So, I bring Cap in just so I could keep my opponent honest in that front. Here, Matt Ryan off the back foot, lobbing it up for Vernon Davis. That was definitely one of the worst plays I've made that I actually completed. I had B wide open. I lobbed it up to A, who kind of open. It was a jump ball, and Vernon Davis came down with it. So, usually I get frustrated when those situations work against me. For once, it works for me. And I'll take it. Here you see he's trying to run a slant across the middle of the field. His receiver can't hang on to the ball. And we're looking all right now. Oh, we could just gotten that one stop, Devin McCourty. I need you to get that one. And Cam Chancellor, I mean, I got Cam, but I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep him as Thomas Davis drops a potential pick 6 there, bringing up 3rd down and 6. I mean, Cam, I like him for his big hitting and stuff like that, as somehow this play not only gets caught for just a catch, but also a touchdown by, I believe, Marquise Goodwin. So that kind of sucked. Jonathan Joseph is on his way to the auction block, and plays like that keep happening in his area. But yeah, speaking of on the auction block, that might be where Cam Chancellor ends up. I'm not sure I'm going to keep him because I like usering with the strong safety, and Cam Chancellor is not exactly the best player to user around with as far as, trying to cover as much of the field as possible, since he's not the fastest guy, nor the most agile guy. So, Jonathan Joseph, Cam Chancellor, as well as Matt Ryan, they are all guys that could potentially be sold off of this team in a heartbeat. As well as, I might regret saying this, but Calvin Johnson. Because Calvin Johnson's going for a ton of coins right now. If Calvin doesn't perform the way a Calvin Johnson should, is it really worth keeping him around? You know what I mean? So, we'll see how that goes. We got Little Gio as our backup. I did the elite collection for the Tyron Smith, the left tackle that you guys might have seen, and in that collection DeMarco Murray was in it, so I had to give up my 84 DeMarco Murray. That was my backup running back, but it's all good because we got Little Gio at the backup spot, so who cares, man? Yeah, Little Gio, life is good. So, you know, that's all good. I'm pretty sure I had to keep Talib and Justin Smith before. I'm pretty sure those guys weren't new. They were when I got Peyton Manning and Jamal. That video I did, as you see, Deshaun Jackson trying to get something going here, start the third quarter. It's big for us in this drive to get some sort of points, as well as, you know, maybe take advantage of that clock. Let that clock chirp down a little bit. I'm not going to put on chew clock, but I'm definitely going to chew a little bit of clock if I have to. You see Jamal Charles stumbling, getting back up, hitting the juke movement. Jamal Charles using his speed to go all the way. A little screen pass looked like he got bottled up in the backfield, and that's just Jamal Charles, baby, getting that touchdown. Like I said, we didn't have to milk the clock. The touchdown was there. I was taking the touchdown. That's what we did. Now we're going to rely on our completely stacked defense to see if we can get any stops here. You see Jason McCourty. I'm really liking that McCourty, man. From the games I play with McCourty, I'm liking what he does on the field. I'm liking the way he's got 95 zones. So as far as me loving to play zone coverage, that's the kind of guy I need on my team. And I like it, Deshaun Jackson, because Deshaun is just a potential home run anytime he touches the ball. So Deshaun's going to be our kick returner for seasons to come, unless they come out with some better Deshaun Jackson or something that we could possibly grab. But I'm really liking that gold Deshaun Jackson returning kicks, you know? So we try to run our screen pass. We try to recreate the magic, except for this time on the other side in a different formation. Doesn't really work out. So far, Matt Ryan, 5 for 5. So Matty Ice is definitely doing his thing on the field. And he also squeezes this pass into Larry Fitzgerald. I wasn't even sure why I threw that. It was man coverage. I thought it was zone. I thought X would be open in zone. It ended up being man, but I ended up getting away with the throw. So, you know, I'll definitely take it. You see Colin Kaepernick stumbling around. Started the fourth quarter. Now we got shoe clock on, because now, you know, I just want to get this game over with. But we do find Calvin Johnson wide open in the middle of the field. He abandons his zone. We run play action on 3rd and 1. That's just a deadly thing. 3rd and 1, your opponent needs to get a stop. You hit the play action, and, you know, he came from a safety spot and blew his zone there. Calvin doesn't get the touchdown, but next play Jamal Charles does. Jamal, I think, has got 3 touchdowns in this game, maybe even 4. Jamal Charles is definitely doing his thing out here today, though, and he's the big reason why we are going to start off season 2 with the victory and stay undefeated in month 4. The month 15 year, as we should have gotten the user pick there with Big Ham, or it might have been Cromartie, one of them. Either way, we did not get it, unfortunately. It might have even been Talib. I didn't really catch it. I saw something with a 1. I got a lot of people with 1s at the end of their jerseys. And you see there, I'm definitely using Cam, and that was definitely Justin Smith, who is a disruptive force. I'm really liking him, man. I'm really liking him as well. That's a guy that I notice is making impacts on these games, so definitely going to keep him around for a while. As Luis Vasquez gets called for holding. Not really what I need, because I'm just trying to milk the clock out. You know, I got chew clock on. Just going to run the ball once or twice, get the game over with, call it a day. So we're just going to call one more option play here. I'm just testing out this like lead option play with Colin Kaepernick, and it's working out pretty good here. We get a few yards, and then Kaepernick decides he's going into beast mode. Stiff arms to do like it's nothing. Doesn't lose his momentum and gets a touchdown. And I was pretty good with just milking the clock, and I definitely could have gone down. But when Cap hit that stiff arm, I had to score, you know? I had to score. It's just, when you get a play like that, you got to score it. So now that we got the pick here, we're going to try to take it for 6. Now we don't take it for 6, which we don't. We can. We're just going to slide down. We're just going to slide down. Knee it down and take our win. So that does it for the video. Hope you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the new team with Matt Ryan and Megatron and Jason McCourty and all these guys. Subscribe for more Madden 15 Ultimate Team and online games, and I will catch you guys next time.